Good evening, everyone. So here I am in the part 4 of Ask Me Anything. So whatever doubts you have, you can just ask me. Put forward your doubts. Regarding any doubt that you have, the academic doubts, the non-academic doubts, the strategy, you're a working professional or whatever. So whatever you want to ask me, which we normally do in via Facebook posts or WhatsApp. So this is live. We have Shubham here, we have Astha here. Anybody else? Hi Abdul Rahman, how are you? Sonali, hello. Ayushman, is the voice low? Is the voice low for everyone? Try to refresh the browser once. And others, is it low? Asta says how to overcome laziness while studying. ये क्वेश्चन तो किसी साइकोलॉजिस्ट या योग शास्त्री को पूछना चाहिए था. आई एम नॉट क्वालिफाइड फॉर आंसरिंग दैट हाउ टू ओवरकम लेजीनेस, बट आई विल टेल यू from my point of view or my experiences. Okay, so what I'm going to tell about this, how to overcome laziness, this is something which obviously I am not qualified enough to answer this, but yeah, I'll try to answer it. Okay, then after that there are other queries as well. I'll just talk about this laziness. This will come from my experience, my life experiences, and also from the books that I have read. एक हिंदी में एक कहावत है, जैसे बोलते हैं कि आलस्य इंसान का सबसे बड़ा शत्रु है. Heard about that? Yeah, Astha? So laziness can be in two ways. Okay, everybody look at this. One is physical. When I say physical, I am talking about physiological. All right. So there can be multiple reasons. Laziness can also be of two types: physical laziness and mental laziness. And these are the two types of laziness. Also, the reasons of the laziness can be two: physical or mental. If it is physical laziness, Astha, you need to look at what you eat, your eating habits, sleeping habits. These are the two things which kind of somehow suppress your activity, your energy levels. That is one thing. You're eating a lot of fried foods, maybe. Is that the reason? You feel physically lazy or mentally lazy? So you might be eating fried foods, or your metabolism is not that great. That can be a reason. Maybe you do not walk or run, you're not fidgety. So all that stuff can be there. If the problem is in metabolism, that you eat something still, you don't, digestion system is problematic. So you start running, do some Surya Namaskar, yoga, that is going to help. Also try to eat as much as boiled and raw food. That is going to help you a lot. And sleeping habits, these days a lot of people have this habit that they sleep at 1 or 2 p.m., 1 or 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Even I have that habit. I'm trying to overcome it. Okay, so you look at videos, people look at reels. I look at, normally I go through music. That is what my hobby is. But then I sleep at 3 a.m. and also I feel laziness in the evenings, in the afternoons. So that is something which I am also trying to improve. These two things should be improved, nothing else. If it is mental laziness, that is all about that you are not focused enough, you're not ambitious enough. This can be improved by improving your ambition. So all you do is you need to walk the talk. When I say walk the talk, it means if you tell people that you're preparing for CAT and you want to go into top B schools, then you should start feeling like you're already in that B school. So what you have to do? You have to be smarter, you have to be more logical in approach, you have to be, your acumen should be scientific, logical, you should not be, kind of dealing with petty issues. So these are the two ways in which laziness can be improved depending on what you are going through. Try and improve. These are the pointers. Now, coming to the other query, Mr. Rager says, do you recommend Nishit Sinha books for QA? Mr. Rager, say, It's not about recommendation of any specific book, not really. It's about, how much can you practice. It's Nishit Sharma, it's Arun Sharma, Nishit Agarwal, or Arun Sharma, Nishit Sinha, Arun Sharma, and then some Agarwal is also there, then Aikwanda books. So whatever book you pick, all books are fine. There's no problem. All the books have same questions. Data is here and there, but the kind of type of questions is almost similar, isn't it, Mr. Rajesh? So all you need to do is pick any book, but try to finish it. That is something which is mostly required. And the approach to solve a question can be learned through the classes that we take. That happens in live class and application classes. Pick any book, no book is bad, no book is good. All right? Okay. The Bani factor. The benefactor, you wanted to write benefactor, BENEFACTOR spelling hota hai, theek kar lo. First A, starting prep for CAT, as I have zero acumen for quants, you use the word acumen, I'm already liking you. Acumen for quants at the moment, which is the first topic I should begin my prep with. Okay. First topic. You are a part of iQuanta, right? Isn't it? If you're a part of iQuanta, then whatever we are doing, just follow that. And if not, then I would just start from percentages, ratios, and their applications. This is where you should start from. Then go on to averages, then time, speed, distance, time and work. This should be the correct sequence. After that, go for algebra, start with equations of different types, linear, quadratic, polynomials, then go to sequences series. So this is how you should do. This is where you should start from. Okay. Then we have Jadhav Ghanshyam. Can you explain iQuanta mocks? Yes, Ghanshyam. So iQuanta mocks, in the mock series there are two things. One is full length mocks, FLTs, full length tests. Okay. So there are in total 35 full length tests, 35 mocks. And then we have sectional tests. When I say sectional, because there are 3 sections in CAT, so we have 45 mocks in that. 15 of each section. This is the number of mocks. Now, in addition to it, what other things are there? So once you complete this mock, after that, you will be getting an analysis window. This is an AI-driven analysis. So here what we do, people can mark a option wrong or right in different ways. Do you understand that? So if you have done something correctly, then what do you want to know? You want to know, is there an alternative approach so that I can save some time? Do you understand? See, you can do 2 things, 3 things in fact. Correct, incorrect, and last option is that you do not attempt the question, unattempted, right? So we have made the mock analysis in such a way, which is AI driven, that people are gauged in 3 different ways: correct, incorrect, or unattempted. So now, if you have done something correctly, then what do you want to analyze? You might be looking for some alternative method, isn't it? क्या पता मेरे पास कोई अच्छा तरीका ना हो, है ना, और मैं अपना टाइम सेव कर सकता था या कर सकती थी, depending on any alternative method that we have. That is one thing. Other is, I did correct, but I spent a lot of time. You might be trying to improve on time spent. Now, time spent can be improved depending on whether you were able to look at the exact data, or you were able to read between the lines, be it quants, LRD or VRC. So it happens in some cases, then VRC, you miss out on terms like questions of critical reasoning, which says which of the following can weaken the argument, or most likely to weaken the argument. Now the problem is, in this type of question, all 4 options can weaken the argument, which is most likely. So look at the strongest statement. So sometimes we do not look at the words like most or not, and when we look at it again, so we spent a lot of time. So these things you're looking for. If it is incorrect, then you will look at whether your concept was clear or not. Isn't it? Conceptual clarity. That is one thing. Other thing is that you did not go through the concept. You don't know the concept at all. That's another reason. You can mark something incorrect. What else is a possibility? Getting it? घनश्याम घनश्याम ने अपना मेरे क्वेरी ही रिट्रीव कर लिया. आगे ना बताऊं क्या मैं? Okay, so there are different ways. Attempt ran out of time. So all these parameters are there in our AI-driven mock platform, and after you complete the mock, you will mark in different parameters. कि मैंने इस तरह इस कारण से गलत किया, इस कारण से अटेम्प्ट नहीं कर पाया, इस कारण से सही कर पाया. So based on what you have marked as the input, you'll get a whole report. That report will be telling you how to improve. In addition to that, you will also be getting textual as well as video solutions for all the questions. Be it VRC, be it LREI, be it quant. Is that clear, everyone? Tell me in the comments if that's clear. Now, Astha says if we start preparing from June, syllabus कब तक खत्म हो जाना चाहिए? Mock test कब start करें? आस्था mock आपको start जुलाई में कर देना चाहिए. Syllabus भले आपका 30-40% ही हुआ हो. आइडली मॉक करना चाहिए 70% सिलेबस के बाद, लेकिन वो उन लोग के लिए जनवरी में स्टार्ट करते हैं. तुमने जून में स्टार्ट किया होगा तो तुम्हें जुलाई से करना शुरू कर देना चाहिए. ऑब्वियसली मार्क्स शुरुआत में कम आएंगे, लेकिन एटलीस्ट तुम्हें आइडिया मिलता है कितना और पढ़ाई करना है. सिलेबस खत्म हो जाना चाहिए आपका सितंबर तक, मिड सितंबर तक. वानी फैक्टर, दैट्स शर्बनी. ओह नाइस, ओके कूल, आई लुक एट दैट. व्हाट द पैकेज इज, व्हाट द चैनल इज ऑल अबाउट. Not so normie. Can I start preparing now? I'm weak in English. There is no wrong time to start a right thing. I'll repeat. There is no wrong time to start a right thing. सही कार्य करने के लिए गलत समय कभी नहीं होता. So you can obviously start and weak in English, as you say. See, English is a language, just like Hindi or any other language. People cannot improve in English just in 3 or 4 months, to be very honest. But at the very same time, there are certain things which can improve people's linguistic acumen. It is through learning new words or reading a lot. So if you are weak in English, you just have to put in more efforts in English. So let's say there are 10 units of time, out of which you are putting 2 units of time to English, 4 to logical reasoning, and 4 to data quantitative aptitude. So what you can do, you can put 3 here, and 4 to English. That is what you will do. So basically you have to put in more effort, and it is not a difficult task. Moreover, the kind of English that CAT asks for is more about logic in English, more about how you read an article or a passage and you're able to answer it or not. So ऐसा नहीं है कि आपको CAT clear करने के लिए शेक्सपियर बनना पड़ेगा. If you are average in English, you can clear CAT. Don't worry about that. Just that you have to put in more efforts. Anushka, hope, yeah, that's my T-shirt. Ghanshyam, all are saying Arun Sharma books not good. I have completed 75% of books. Should I continue or refer to other books? Ghanshyam, 75% हो ही चुका है. Remaining 25% will be doing in, because if I look at your speed, I think you'll be finishing off with the remaining portion in next 1 month. कर लो, फिर नए books ले लेना. Okay? Soumya has retracted her message. I don't know why. Soumya, you can just bring it again. Anupam says, I'm a student of High Quanta. Should I do assignments more or the book questions? Currently, I have backlog, so I'm just completing the live lectures, then the application class, then moving next topic. If you are covering up with the backlogs, Anupam, then after the backlog, you should do the assignment, dashboard assignment. Books बाद में करना. Rishikesh, 6-year gap, 866 SC category, 91.33 in CAT 24. Is it possible to get into FMS with a 99 plus percentile? Yes, Rishikesh, obviously. Yes. 6 years gap, it might be, you might be preparing for UPSC. That can be a problem, or maybe you are working somewhere. What was that? Tell me more. Shovik is here. All the very best for your CAT. Shovik was our student last year. Now he's become my friend and he has done really well in his exam. You can just congratulate him. And also you can reach out to him, to Shovik. He will be guiding you. Like there's certain things which probably you will be not very comfortable in asking me. By the way, there's nothing like that. So if you want to, ask someone who is around your age, been there, done that, Shovik is the go-to guy. Akash, 79.8, 69.7, 85.5 profile with 33 months work ex, GEM category. What's the probability of top B schools? Probability depends on what you will, in terms of profile is great. Now all depends on what's your CAT score. So if you get above 98.5 percentile, the probability is very high. Mayur, 69, 62, 60, okay, BSc, IT, SC category, what percentile, any good college can I get into, sir? If you get close to 92nd percentile, more than 92, you'll be getting calls from top B schools. Nayan says hashtag justice for gems. Okay. Shreya, so currently should you focus on profile building, preparing for CAT? Preparing for CAT, Shreya, profile building तो profile build होगी कैसे? जब तुम MBA कर लोगी किसी टॉप बी स्कूल से, प्रोफाइल बिल्डिंग के लिए तो कैट कर रहे हो, ये तो वही सवाल हो गया ना. ये तो सवाल थोड़ा सा ऐसे लग रहा है श्रेया, थोड़ा सा गड़बड़ है सवाल में. You prepare for CAT to build your profile, isn't it? है ना कि खाना खा लूँ मैं या भूख लगने का वेट करूँ, वो वाला सवाल है ये. Okay, Rishikesh, theatre and farming background. It's good. That's not an issue. Obviously, you would be having proofs to, that you were into some theatre. You must have done something over there. That's also an experience. It's not quantifiable, but yeah, it would be treated as not some lazy gap. It's good to go. Samya, finished arithmetic. Start algebra soon. DLR is very tough for me. Can't help it. VRC is something under my control. Any thoughts? Any thoughts? DLR is tough for you. Soumya, you do one thing. Solve the last year's 2024's CAT ka LRDI, all the sets once, and then tell me that how much did you score, and depending on what you have scored, just look at the solutions also, and then probably the kind of the difficulty or the kind of taboo that is in your mind for LRDI that might go away. Just look at the exact CAT level questions from last year. Okay, Soumya, that is going to help you a lot. North Tsunami, is any batch going to launch on iQuanta website, or can I join old batch? North Tsunami, there's a new batch which just started. 3 classes have happened till now. But you know what? 3 classes happened, then I took a revision of those 3 classes. So if you join right away, you would have missed 1 more class, not more than that, and there'll be a revision of those 4 classes. So you can just go and join right away. Sonali, how many sets we need to solve to conclude to know that I'm getting better at DILR? To conclude, Sonali, to conclude, I would say there are let's say 7 different topics in logical reasoning. You should be doing 7 to 8 sets per topic. So that comes out to be 50 to 55 sets. Ghanshyam, what should be score of mock? First 10 mocks. First 10 mocks, score. See, score cannot be pinpointed because the difficulty level keeps on changing. Percentile की बात मैं कर सकता हूँ. The first 10 mocks, if you start at let's say 60 and go up to 85, that is a good place for the first 10 mocks. Ipshita, any free material available? Ipshita, you can just go to iQuanta dashboard. They will find a formula book. They will find some VRC cheat sheets, and whatever we are doing on YouTube, that's always free. Okay, so on YouTube also we take certain classes, not all. So it won't be a proper structured preparation. If you're looking for totally free material, that is not going to happen actually, to be very true. But yeah, if you are trying to self-prepare and you just want some kind of guidance for the free material, that is available in terms of the previous year questions, but not, I won't say there's a free material available, because you need to have a structured preparation, which is never possible if it is free. Suhas, 32 years old, I'm too old to prepare for CAT. Suhas, there are people, I have seen people who are, and Suhas, we are almost same. Okay, so I have seen people who prepare at 40. Okay, even my students are there. Last year, there's one student of mine who was older than me, and she cracked, and she's in Ahmedabad. So that for CAT, there is no age limit. Nothing is too old. You can actually, prepare. Ipshita, any book for LRDI? I assume that you're a student of iQuanta. You might be having proper LRDI books, isn't it? And if you can buy any book. Moreover, more than books, you need to do the previous year questions. So 2017 से 24 तक 8 years के paper freely available on Google Pay. Just solve those sets and that will be more than sufficient. After that, you can go for any book. Ghanshyam, I'm not able to solve algebra questions. Provide 1 to 2 important topics of algebra. Ghanshyam, in algebra there is no 1 to 2 important topics, because in algebra, if you see, there are 8 to 9 topics, and there are questions on one question on each of the topics. But still, equations is something which will help you a lot, because equations covers linear equation, quadratic equation, polynomials. Agash, sir, my quants and BRC is good. Just practicing a bit more for the DILR. Got demotivated with bad ACADS. Mostly top B schools, black eye are not possible, excluding Excel, and FMS. No problem. Excel, and FMS are great B schools. IIM Calcutta is also possible. If you have bad ACADS, IIM Calcutta is a B school, the top IIMs, which does not look at, which doesn't care much about academics. Dhruvik, I am in first year, right? For first year for quant, from which topic should I start my prep? I think I told you percentages. Nayan Sikkewal, what things I can do to get 99.9 percentile, general engineering male, having regrets of not getting into top tier engineering college, giving CAD in a year, 27, okay. That is, oh, what things not to focus. So Nayan, you're in second year, I believe, and you still have 2 years. If you have 2 years, then, you can do a lot of things. Getting into engineering was more about being good in physics, chemistry, and mathematics. Here it is being good in everything, be it communication, be it mathematical acumen, be it logical acumen, be it linguistic acumen, your writing ability. So CAT tests you in every parameter. So what I would suggest, for the first year, you can do one thing. Do not focus much on mathematics, because you're an engineer. So do not focus much on mathematical part of CAT. You focus more on two things: logic building. Okay, this is very important. A lot of people like Nayan, who still have 2 years to go for CAT, logic building and language building. How to do that, right? Logic and language. Logic can be built through solving Sudokus. Now you'll ask, where to solve Sudoku from? There is an app on App Store, Google Play, Play Store, everywhere. It's called Sudoku.com. There's a website also and an app as well. Download that app and keep on practicing Sudoku for building logic. Play chess sometimes, okay? Then there is a book called George Summers. George Summers, Puzzles. There's one more book that is called Puzzles to Puzzle You. Puzzles to Puzzle You by Shakuntala Devi. I hope you know her. This should be done in the first year. Okay, this for Nayan. For language building, crossword. There are multiple apps which provide you with crossword. Crossword is like they give you hints to fill in the words. Read novels, essays, keep on reading stuff, editorials, and you'll be surprised. No teacher in the history, or maybe there might be some, who recommend you watching movies. किसी ने बोला आज तक कि जाओ movies देखो. Engineering में तो नहीं बोला होगा, but in CAT is very important. English movies with subtitles, so that you improve in your language and knowing a lot of words. This is very important. All right. Now coming to Batman. Please conduct some strict and fast solving sessions for arithmetic algebra for certain tough topics. Batman, what's your exact name? Okay, I did Vedic mathematics. That is something you are aware of. For arithmetic and algebra for certain tough topics, yeah, Batman, I'll do that. I'll do that, definitely do that. I'll keep that in mind. That'll be important. Not so normie. Okay. Ghanshyam, can you schedule for 5 quanta CAT marks? Ghanshyam, that is there in the dashboard, on the website. Just go there and the entire schedule is there. Shraddha, I'll be preparing for CAT 25, but my graduation ends in May 26. What accounts for my graduation course? The last year CGPA or the last semesters? Shraddha, if you have done like 7 semesters, you'll be filling everything. So there, when you apply for the CAT exam, there is an option that you have finished graduation or not. So if you type not finished, then you'll be filling in semester 1, semester 2, till wherever it's available. There's no point to worry about that. Okay, Bani factor, Sharbani. How to get through with formulae for quants? I mean, I'm good at VRC, but quants is my kryptonite. Oh, you're choosing great words. Okay, so for quant, right? Formulae for quants. See, Sharbani, I would tell you what, formulae for quants is not even required. All required is logic and observation. If you can, observe things. See, mathematics is nothing but study of patterns. मैथमेटिक्स को डिफाइन किसी ने किया है क्या? I don't know, but I will define it to you. It's the study of patterns. So, more than rote learning the formulae, it's important to look at the patterns that numbers follow. Which now the thing is, it's easier said than done. I said that probably you won't be able to do that. So what should be done, and also depends on how much time do you have. If it's just this year you're appearing for CAT, then there's not much time to start observing things. So you have, but still following all the live classes. And when if you are my student, you must have seen I try to derive a generalized observation which people call as formulae. That is one thing which you can look at, and also once you have looked at derivation, after that try to put in different values and check it out on yourself. So solving more and more questions on the same formulae would be will be kind of it will be imprinted, or you say inculcated in your heart and mind. So that is how you can do that. Just try to look at how things were derived and why things were derived. Not Tsunami, I play Candy Crush. Very good. If you play Candy Crush, that is good for fun. Candy Crush is also important because that gives you dopamine rush. You know what dopamine? The happy hormone. So if you just want to have fun, just want to feel good, you can play Candy Crush. But in addition, also do exercises. So I told you that Sudoku and crosswords, they also give you dopamine, and they also make you learn new things. So I think investing time in crosswords and Sudoku will be a better idea than Candy Crush. Maiti Singh, I have finished my second year of BBA and currently I'm confused that when I have to give CAT. This year only. See, you can appear for CAT in your final year of graduation because you will be going to the MBA college in next year June. So by that time your course will be over. Kumar Shivam, I am GEM 8.4, 82, 8.5 with no work ex and a gap of 7 years. Can I make it to IIMs? It will be very difficult, to be very honest. But then, why 7 years? There must be some reason, no? The most common reason for Indians is preparing for UPSC, isn't it? They keep on doing it again and again and again. So that can be reason for a gap of 7 years. And or maybe प्यार का चक्कर बाबू भैया ये भी हो सकता है ना 7 साल बर्बाद कर दिए पर यूपीएससी प्यार का चक्कर एक ही ऐसा होता है देयर इज अ मूवी कॉल्ड रांझना यू मस्ट हैव वॉच्ड दैट ये तुम्हारा प्यार है कि यूपीएससी 7 साल से 10 साल से पास ही नहीं हो पा रहे ऐसा तो नहीं है सो डोंट फील बैड दे कैन बी अ रीजन or there can be other reasons also. So tell me the reason, and if reason is justifiable, sometimes it happens that you do not know that we have to prepare for MBA or do MBA. So it happens like after some time people feel that okay, I'm good in this, I should go for that, which happens at any age. It can happen, be you're 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever. KFC and that MacD, the founder was 65 years old, retired when he opened that. So there's no problem in that, but still that was सब ज्ञानबाजी है. But reality की बात करें, to be very realistic, it is difficult task. It's a far cry for you, Shivam. But then again, tell me the IES preparation 5 years, family health issues, and SSC Tech Army preparation. Okay, then you can do it. Also, when you write CAT, and after that, when you get the call for the final interview, just talk to me once. I'll prepare you for the interview of what exactly you have to say in the interview so that it sounds justifiable and realistic and also kind of sensible. So what you have to tell in the interview, I'll guide you for that. Nayan, thanks for saying that. Vanshika, female, non-engineering, general, my profile is 996. Graduated in 2024. Gap year, minimum how much percentile I need for B schools? Minimum, किस B school? Top B schools talking about? So if you get like 96 to 97 percentile, okay, Vanshika, it'll be good. Shravani says, if let's say I don't get a desired percentile for CAT, then is it problematic to have a gap of 2 years before you are able to apply for B schools? That's not a problem, but why to waste time? See, there are some people who have spent 5 years, 7 years, even 10 years, but they cannot change it because that is their past. They can't control it. Also, we should not be anxious about what happened in the past. present is under your control. And Shabani, if you already know that this is going to, kind of, you know that 2 years will be wasted or spent wisely or whatever. If you already know that, you can control it right away. Why do you have a gap? Start working somewhere. Have a job. ऐसी job जो remotely हो, remote work हो, हल्का फुल्का भी काम हो. Start doing something. Or maybe you can just go for any kind of diploma. So if you already are aware for the gap years, just try to just do some kind of diploma or maybe do some work. If not, attach yourself to some kind of NGO, do some social work. Okay, Shivam, I'm really sorry to say to hear that, but okay, Shivam, you can do that. Just go to talk to the iQuanta support team. Ask them that they should connect you to me, and you can WhatsApp to me personally. Shabani, then it's good if you're working with a startup. Low graduation scores affect black eye calls. They do, Shraddha. Obviously they do, but not to the extent which a low percentile would do. You have to balance it out with the percentile. Moreover, graduation scores, IIM Calcutta won't look at that, not even FMS Delhi. Other B schools which look at the graduation score, still the points given to graduation score is just 1.66 out of 5. So not much of a problem. Shabri already have a working for 3 years. फिर क्यों बोल रही है 2 साल का गैप जब ऑलरेडी है तो. Hi Ayush. Okay. So Shabni, you already are at a strong position. Don't worry. Any more queries? No queries. All the queries are resolved. All right, Sharvani. Now I get the bunny factor, smart name. But it would be just my opinion. I think it will be smarter if you use small t in THE. Or maybe do not use THE at all. Bunny factor will be great. Bunny in small factor in caps. Just try that out. Ayush started CAT prep from April, still not able to solve the questions of arithmetic. Out of 10, I can answer only 2, 3. Okay, okay. April, it's been like a month and a half. So, Ayush, you can do one thing. Whenever there's a problem that you are not able to solve questions, then you need to look at the real questions. When I say real questions, it means PYQs. So go to the iQuanta's website. On the website, you will find previous year questions in terms of mocks. You can attempt it as a free mock. Also, their sectionals are there, or they are just like, when I say mocks, it's timed mocks with time. There are untimed mocks as well. So solve these questions from arithmetic, from the PYQs. Solve at least in arithmetic. There are like the last 8 years, you'll be getting enough questions, but solve 50 questions in one go. Even if you attempt only 10 right, not to worry. But just solve 50 once, and once you have gone through all the solutions, then solve the next 50. That is going to help. Do this in next 1 week, and it will help you like anything. Anything else? Yeah. You're welcome, Ayush. I think that's all. That solves all the queries. And also, you know, like you get the idea that which all sessions would be held in future. So write down your queries, and whenever I come next, just ask me that. You can ask me any query, like because I teach all three sections, be it VR, CLR, DI, Quant. At the same time, I prepare people for group discussion, personal interview, writing ability, and also give them college counseling. So you can bring in any kind of question that you have pertaining to CAT. So note down those questions. Next time when I come, let's ask that. Here I have a question from Vineet. 80, 70, 80 profile with 3 years of work ex. Is it a good profile of all for all IIMs? Also tough in quant. So any tips to improve? Yes, it's a good profile, Vineet. And you are an engineer or not? How to improve? PYQs. The only way to improve is PYQs. When you are 6 months away, you should do more practice and learn through solving questions. Like when you are just 1 year away from CAT, you should learn more than solve questions. But here, just 6 months, 6 months away from CAT, you should be learning the concept through solving questions. Just do that. Non-engineer beneath? Okay, perfect. Profile is good. If you get close to 98th percentile, you'll get calls from top B schools. Even if you get like, let's say 95 percentile, it'll be a great score. All right. Benefactor, Bani, yes, Shabni. It's applicable to all the three sections. And I can see you change the name. Yes, it's applicable to all three sections. In fact, you know what? When I prepared myself for CAT 11 years ago, so I was, you know, not very dependent on a lot of things. My motto was to solve as many mocks as possible. First questions, I completed a set of books, and then whatever mocks I could see anywhere, I just solved that. I solved close to 55 mocks. More, 75 mocks, in fact. The 52 weeks in a year, I solved 75 mocks. Do you believe that? The average comes out to be around 1.5. So it happened at one point of time, I was solving one mock every day. October से November तक solving only mocks. Every day solving one mock. सुबह mock दिया, फिर सो गया, फिर शाम को उसका analysis किया, फिर सो गया. So, so what I'm trying to say is that you do not have to do the same thing. It's just that you have to solve as many mocks as possible. Just that. Okay then. Anything else? Bring on more queries. By the way, as I told you already, that you can ask me anything, and when I next come live next time, you guys can just note down the answer. Also, those who are watching the recording afterwards, you can just note down the questions and bring on in the live sessions. All right. So there, I think we should end this session because all the queries are majorly resolved. All buckets of queries are resolved. In case you want to connect to me personally, just go to iQuanta's website, call the support team and ask them to arrange a call with me. My name is Abhishek Leela Pandey. In case you don't know, I'll be guiding you. Aman Singh, percentile BSc agriculture से फर्क नहीं पड़ता. You should be targeting above 98.5 percentile. But for agriculture, if you want to go into agri-business management, which is in IIM Lucknow and IIM Ahmedabad, they have agri-business management course. For that, even if you have 92, 93 percentile, you'll get a call. If you want to go to agri-business management, ABM, MBA in ABM, IIM Ahmedabad, IIM Lucknow. Two IIMs have that. 92, 93 percentile will be enough for that. For general MBA, it will be 90, more than 98.5 percentile. All right then. Bye bye, guys. I'll see you again soon. Brand management, Sherwani, Mica. Mica, the School of Ideas. They call it School of Ideas. Best one. Target that. Mohit, Uttarakhand. I have mixed genes. Like from my paternal side, it's Uttar Pradesh. Maternal side, it's Uttarakhand. By upbringing, I'm a Punjabi, brought up in Chandigarh and Northeast India. So it's been mix of different cultures. Dad was in Air Force. My entire family was in defense. Somehow I landed here. I wanted to be a pilot. Medical round में out हो गया था NDA में. Otherwise I would have been a pilot by now. Anyways, that's another thing altogether. Okay. Oh, Shabani, right? Sibling of yours. Perfect. So they are the best people you can talk to. Alright then. Anything else you want to ask? Chalo. Take care, everyone. Have a great evening ahead.